Hello and welcome to another week with Mary's Dreamtime messages. Thanks for joining me everyone, and I hope you had a wonderful week last week. We pulled out the two cards that was with I am calm, I do remember then, with Eagle, and I am awakening with Ancestral Dragonfly. So I hope you had a very productive week with those two, and we're able to get to the bottom of some of these negative patterns that we've been playing out, that have been causing you havoc up until this point. Recognizing these patterns and letting them go really assists you in carving out this new way of life for yourself. And it would have been a busy week because we're so close to Christmas, so Eagle giving us that reminder to do that pause. So the week it's Christmas week, so the week is going to be starting the 20th and running until the 26th. So I'd like to take this opportunity as well to wish everyone a very merry and prosperous and happy Christmas, and and a happy new year. So I want to also thank all my customers and fans for all your support throughout 2021. It really means a lot to me, and it enables me to continue having my website and showcasing my art for those helping people as I go along, as this doing these videos as well. Everything in this world costs money, so it helps me to continue doing my videos as well for you, and showcasing my art through my card deck. These videos really are one of my favorite things to do, as it really helps you in navigating challenges throughout your everyday life. And so that's really one of the highlights of me being able to do my art, helping people. So let's get to it and see the two cards that we're going to be getting this Christmas. So I want to thank you everyone who's purchased their card deck so far. Don't forget, there's still time to get your card deck, as you can do these little messages along with me at home on the videos. So videos come out every week, every Sunday, so subscribing to my YouTube channel is the best way for you to grab to get the videos on time. And we're going to be having some new animals in the card deck, and so these things just take time to make. The box, you get the box, you also get your new updated guidebook, and you also get the glossy cards that come with it. So it is such a really great pack, so you can check it out on my website at dreamsofcreation.com. So let's just see the two cards that are going to be coming out this week, guiding us through Christmas week. I hope that there's always different ways that we can connect to our family and friends during this time, whether it's via video or a phone call, because some people are still in restrictive areas, other people some people choose not to get the vaccination. So it's everybody's free will and choice, whatever they choose to do. So let's see the two animals that are coming out this week, and the first one is with Tasmanian Tiger, I am open. So the Tasmanian Tiger gives us such an important message to do with the past and being open, and also to do with change. And it gives us the message that when I allow myself to be open to new ideas, I give myself permission to step outside of my comfort zone. This results in the ultimate solution, my self-realization. Because we can't, in relation to the 2 cards that we popped out last week, you know, we can't make change without, we can't move forward on the patterns that we created from the past. So, you know, it's really important to, when we're trying to make this change and transformations, that we're also forming new habits. So I remember when I didn't even really know much about the Tasmanian tiger, but I actually saw it in my vision and thought that it was actually a dingo. So I was getting ready to paint a dingo, but when I did some more research, I soon realized that it was the Tasmanian tiger, and that then I realized how important it was for me to paint it. And so these were the colors that came that I saw in my vision. So, you know, it does look very similar to a dingo, but it's not. So, you know, it's really important with the Tasmanian tiger card that you take a few steps back and take a careful look at what you've learned so far. And, you know, there's always nostalgia around this time of the year in, you know, what we're trying to achieve and how far that we've come. And so when you can look back at how far you've come and where you've started out to where you are now, you know, sometimes this can be a secret ingredient to attaining the next level of your achievement. You know, I remember, like, when I started this series of paintings a very long time ago, that I was in the middle of a relationship that was very destructive. And, you know, it was about the time when I left that I decided that I was going to create this. You know, I already had, maybe about a year beforehand, I already had the idea that I wanted to create a series of paintings of animals that, you know, I could help kids and also could help. I didn't already realize that it was actually going to help so many other people, because that was kind of a big shock to me. So, you know, it still shocks me now. So, you know, it's, you know, so important to have that timeline there where you're looking back at all these different things and seeing the progress that you've made, because sometimes when you keep moving forward, and you don't want to mess up anything, or you don't want to make any mistakes, you tend to forget about this perspective about the past, and, you know, and how far you've come. And so, you know, it's about getting ready to conquer your next stage as well, and breaking that pattern that's been holding you back for so long in those so many years. But, you know, it's really valuable, those lessons, because it's really got you to where you are. And some of these lessons, come on guys, you know that we both know, you know, some of these lessons have been painful, and, you know, they've really felt like that, you know, you just didn't know really how you were going to keep going. So, you know, it could be that pattern could have been connected to the past in relation to family or work, or a relationship that maybe didn't work out like mine. So whatever it is, allow Tasmanian Tiger to be your guide whilst you take some important time out to reflect, you know, contemplate your past, but don't dwell on it, you know. So there's a huge difference between contemplating and dwelling. So and, you know, don't forget also that projects can take time, patience, and this new level of understanding. And this level of new understanding, that takes time as well. You need to let these new perspectives, these new habits to sink in. You need to learn to open yourself up more often. And, you know, you need to also continue to nurture the outcome, and it will surely come about for you. So be sure to be open to amazing things, and they will be open to you. You know, it's about letting go and, you know, breaking a cycle. So it's important not to resist change at this time, and try not to be stubborn like me. I can be stubborn at times, and try not to be narrow-minded. So, because there's a whole new world out there of possibilities that we, you know, are barely even tapping into. So let's see the next card that's going to be coming up this Christmas. And so, wow, we got the Camel card again. And, you know, it's giving us the message about I am trusting, and that when I give myself the strength to keep going with my goals, I trust I will reach my end result regardless of any challenges. So yeah, you may be feeling that there's a lot of challenges and you don't know how you're going to keep going. You don't know how you're going to keep going with everything. So, you know, when the Camel card comes up, you know, it's really telling you to really reach down and you know, remind yourself of the strength that you have. So the camel is, there you are. So it's also having that at the forefront of your mind. What is it that gives me strength to keep going every day? Why? What is your why that gives you that strength to keep going? Is it someone that inspires you, and maybe a loved one? Or thoughts that you want to focus on to make a change in this world? So, you know, and obviously the big one, the dream that you aspire to, or a memory that maybe holds some kind of meaning to you, whatever it is, this holds the key to your endurance during this time. So it's really important to remember that, why you are on this path, and what gives you that strength. So it's not the time to stop. So make sure that this is the card to let you know that keep going, even if it is small and slow steps. It is important to keep moving in a forward motion, and don't let any challenges deter you from your path. Your ability to be resilient will give you the strength you require to overcome your current challenge or circumstance. And this is so important, and you know, it's even a reminder for me. It's not always easy to be an inspiration to a lot of people, and I'll just put that out there and say that now. You know, I may make it look easy, but you know, it's still very challenging for me in my role as well, and having so much responsibility, and that I have within myself. You know, as I really am someone that wants to create a change in this world. So, you know, and many times when this is taking place, you are really carving out a new way, you know. So it's like, you know, when there's new developments happening, and you can see it in different places that you live, maybe perhaps, you know, there's all these big machinery around, you know, there's dirt piles being moved, and there's trees that are being cleared, and you know, that can be pretty sad. But you know, if you can maybe have you know, it's basically like that inside when you're trying to carve out a new path in your life as well, you know, to make change for yourself and have a better life for yourself. And you know, what that does is gives it so much inspiration to others as well. So, you know, that's really important to remember all these things during this time, and to have that trust about, you know, continuing to move forward. You know, sometimes you'll have challenging times, and sometimes you'll feel like things are just a breeze. So during these challenging times, this is a reminder for you to keep going. So the two cards that we pulled out this week, this Christmas week, I hope you have a wonderful week this week as well, during Christmas with family or friends, or even just enjoying the quiet moments in your own company. So the two cards we pulled out this week is with Tasmanian Tiger, I am open, letting you know that it's a great time to take a look back at how far you've come during this year, and all the things that you've achieved, and you know, it's, you know, also giving you a reminder to step up into the new phase of your life you're reaching, and you know, not to lose perspective on your goals at this time. And you know, The other card that we pulled out was with golden camels, letting us know that I am trusting. And so have trust and faith in, if you're going through a challenging time, it's a reminder for you to keep going, and that, to try to remember, what your dream is and what you're aspiring to. That's really going to create an impact, in your world, not only for yourself, but the people that you give inspiration to. It's important to focus on a better way of life, for everyone involved. So don't doubt or fear your current path during this time. You will only let yourself down. So it's important for you to be the most positive advocate for yourself, and look to things that inspire you and to lift you up. So I hope you have a wonderful Christmas this 2021, and I'll see you guys in the new year. So I hope you have a wonderful week this week with family and friends. So I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.